for the Indians starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Jose De Leon is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, man, I'm looking forward to watching this rookie. You know, there's always been a learning curve for rookie pitchers at this level. Early on, you're learning the umpires. What's the strike zone? What's he going to call? What hitter's able to chase a pitch out of the zone and still handle it? You start to learn so many things, and he's in the middle of that right now. So I'm curious to see where we're at with his learning curve as we watch this game today. Well, that's a great first at bat of the game, and I know it's not just because of the single, but he got it on 3-2. You get a chance to see all his pitches, make him work, get deep in the count, and get a base hit. Man, your teammates are loving you right now.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. In the air, down the left field line and deep. McCutcheon ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third,
Edwin Encarnacion now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. A little bouncer. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Runner going a second time. And another foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Another hit in the inning, the second runner on base. Now, look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in and executes all his pitches. This could be the main inning of the game right here.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. Michael Brantley is on deck. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The runner scores from second.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. Two more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. And a sliding try, but it's through, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Standing in, Carlos Santana. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, this catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Third, designated hitter, Logan Morrison.
At the plate, Logan Morrison. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Payoff pitch one more time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce on the run. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. In now, Evan Longoria. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley going back, and it's gone. A solo shot for Evan Longoria. His first homer so far in the series, and the Rays get a bit closer. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. There are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ball. Stepping up now, Tyler Naquin. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Another one sent foul. Once again a 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Longoria trying to get there. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Right fielder,
Here's Jay Bruce now. Now the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Barnes gathers, makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Digging in, Jake Bowers. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting 7th, catcher.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He'll get it into second. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
That's going to go down as a no-doubt base hit. But what an effort by the outfielder. That ball just nicked off his glove. Now, it's a good thing, on the other hand, it didn't go any further, because he could have advanced a long ways on that play.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Naquin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting ninth.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now a flare out toward right center. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Rays strand just the one. They're down. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded to third. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Now a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Stepping in now, Carlos Santana. And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Riding in once again, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-2.
That's when you're looking for a ball inside. That ball's all the way in. He still pulls his hands through and gets a base hit to the outfield.
Standing in now, Tyler Naquin. Squared that one up just a little late. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Again, a 1-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Barnes goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on. Here's Jurickson Profar. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Andrew McCutchen. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Logan Morrison.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Lindor has it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And here's Jay Bruce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them. Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. On to first, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
For Tampa Bay.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes on 1-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
In now, Jake Powers. And this is fouled straight back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Barnes. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Bruce. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They trail 5-2. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. And that misses. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hard hit down the line. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. For second is Encarnacion. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Michael Brantley, and he puts it on the ground to second, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Santana waiting on a 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They're still out in front. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll look. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
The shortstop, number 1.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-1 now to Iglesias. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. Ready once again, Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Looking to punch him out again. Pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Naquin's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Oh, good action on the 2-seam. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Jay Bruce.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Foul back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Ben Gamel will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of Game 4. Ben Gamble will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 16, Ben Gamble.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Gamble. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases. Now a foul tip is held onto by Santana, and that'll go down as a punch out. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Standing in now, Austin Barnes. Popped high in the air. Baez is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. Tanner Roar is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. He was a double play victim last time around. Profar ranging up the middle, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman.
Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. digging in and looking for more. Edwin Encarnacion, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 5-4. Ready for another shot now. Jock Peterson. Here it comes on 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gamble comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The shortstop, number 1.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Softly hit out towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
19, second baseman, Jurickson.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound.
Now pitching,
and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Sean Armstrong enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's a little old-school baseball right there. Usually guys are swinging away, maybe trying to hit a home run. A hit and run late in the game like that. Now you got the tying run 90 feet away at third base. Can they finish the inning out and drive him home?
2-1. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play, and the inning is over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Ready once again, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 23. Michael Brantley.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher,
here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Profar on the grass. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2. Cody Allen is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now the pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Gamble arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The batter.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming. Left-handed batter. Wilson Ramos will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Wilson Ramos.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Brantley is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Work that time out of the Tribe bullpen. Wilson Ramos will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Will Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit to first. Ramos fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder number 16.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 5-4.
Cleveland, number 24, Andrew Miller.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. 3-2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he fouled it.
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's Jock Peterson. Now, he'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And that's taken high for a ball that's full now, 3-2.
He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter. Now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Number 1.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You might be wondering why they hold the runner up. Now you have bases loaded. Anytime you have no outs, you don't want to force that guy to be thrown out. Now you put the pressure on the defense with the bases loaded.
Brian Shaw is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that's over. 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Brantley on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only one gone.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Action going on now in the Indians' bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Now a line drive into right field. It's a base hit. And their dream season continues. They walk off a winner. And with it, it's on to the NLCS.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series.